Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Silentpinkgamer, and we're back here with a wonderful conversation. I brought in two dear friends, and one is the love of my life, to talk about a very interesting but also very much needed topic. Guys, let's talk about Poppy's Playtime. Da-da-da-da. And I want to introduce you to, here's Stash Ghost, the love of my life.
Hello, gamers.
Really? You gonna sound like that? Say hello to everyone. Say hi.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hi, everybody. My name's Stash06. I'm very happy to be talking about Poppy Playtime with my wife.
I think he's a little nervous, guys. Show him some love. Give the video a like. He's a little nervous. Man, oh man, it feels like I have a pew pew to your head and forcing you to make this video. Guys, nobody was forced or made to make this video. Right? Husband of mine?
Right.
Wow. Alright, but let me introduce you to the third guest. So, welcome Jerry the Lost. Welcome back to the channel.
Hey guys.
And I don't know if you guys remember, he was with me while I was playing Resident Evil 7 in the early days. Go check out those later videos, guys. You wouldn't miss him. He's a great commentary for the channel, and he's absolutely amazing. So,
and from what a certain person has told me, some of you guys miss my voice.
So, welcome, guys. Are y'all excited?
Yes.
We're talking about some Poppy's Playtime.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, guys. So, to loosen up the goosey feathers, to get everyone check off all the nervousness, because it's been a while since all three of us have been together to really talk about this and just have a little fun. So, what is everyone's favorite Poppy Playtime character? Do you guys mind if I go first?
Good.
Alrighty, so my favorite is Catnap, and of course, guys, in the comments, please put your favorite Catnap. Oh my gosh, guys. Please put your favorite Poppy Playtime character in the comments. So, Stash goes, who is your favorite Poppy Playtime character?
Gotta go classic, Huggy Wuggy.
Huggy Wuggy. Wow, someone's a Huggy Wuggy fan. Any particular reason why?
Hey, he's very tall. He's very scary.
Alrighty. Straight to the point, and also too, he made a big impact in chapter 1. So I don't blame Stash there. What about you, Sir Jerry the Lost?
Oh my poor son. Poor Dog Day.
Oh yes, Dog Day did not meet a very good fate in chapter 3 or 2. Which one was it, guys? I think it was chapter
3.
Chapter 3. It's been a long time, guys. It's been a minute since I played Poppy. I might go ahead and replay that. But yes, poor Dog Day. So, guys, we're going to just go in order and get straight to the nitty gritty of things. So, chapter 1. Our big guy was Huggy Wuggy. So, from your opinions, guys, Huggy Wuggy was a good big boss, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Very, just big old monster.
I love the fact that he was there and you knew he was there. I like how in certain moments in the game, he just kind of peeking at you. He's haunting you. And I like how they didn't overdo it with the puzzles. And though chapter 1 was small and little, I felt like it was enough to introduce not only Poppy Playtime, but to introduce also, once again, Huggy Wuggy. What y'all think?
Definitely. He didn't overstay his welcome. He got straight to the point. He chased you. He was scary. I think it was perfect.
And to think, when you first meet him, you're like, is that a Huggy Wuggy statue that you could high five? And then next minute you look,
he's gone.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Where did Huggy Wuggy go?
And I think that part was the creepiest, the most. First of all, can we talk about how fucking huge he is? I'm sorry for the cursing, guys. My bad. I'll try to tone it down.
He's got to be like 10 feet tall.
He's humongous.
He's a tall boy.
So when I seen him, like, oh, high five. I think everyone high fived him. And then the key popped up, and I thought that was a little strange. But then the fact that his big old behind came out of nowhere and starts chasing you, it was the best.
Like you think you're about to just leave, enjoy the rest of your night, you just come to the door and just like, oh, time to run.
That part, it gave me some trouble, especially trying to remember which way to go and exactly where to go. And also, too, it's just the nerves. It kept you on edge. I really adored chapter 1. So next, of course, guys, chapter 2. So of course, our big bag was Mommy Long Legs. I really liked the idea of her. I don't know if you guys ever had those Eddie Eddie Spaghetti or Missy Spaghetti. You know, guys, what I'm talking
Stretch
about.
Armstrong.
It's him, or even it's like a little toy, a girl toy where you can stretch her legs. That's what she reminded me of.
Betty Spaghetti, I think.
Betty Spaghetti.
That sounds familiar.
Betty Spaghetti, guys. So yeah, she just reminded me of Betty Spaghetti, and I thought that was really cool to kind of bring us back into that time frame. So our big bag was Mommy, and also too we were introduced to Poppy, because you know at the end of chapter 1 we encountered Poppy. We let her open to my case, and then we actually come in. We don't know where Poppy is, and then we encounter her again. I'm not gonna lie, guys, she's kind of creepy. Those eyes just. I like porcelain dolls don't bother me too bad, but I don't know. She needs some help. She needs some milk, some serious milk.
Even now, I'm still like, do I want to befriend you or punt you across a football field?
That part. So but yeah, so Mommy Long Legs, I feel like she was a great big bag, and honestly, I thought Poppy would be the big bad, and to this day she could still be. We only got 3 chapters, and we're not in chapter 3 yet. We're talking about chapter 2, but still, um, she's chill. You know, she's kind of meh. But Mommy Long Legs, I feel like she did her thing. She kind of gives you that psycho killer, psychopath, stalker type vibe. Very an overbearing mother. Like, what you think, Stash, of Mommy Long Legs?
Yes, definitely very constricting.
She's a very constrict mother. Y'all want her to be your moms?
No.
And of course, in chapter 2, we were introduced to Pugapillar. I love him. I don't like the fact that he sounds like Scooby Doo. They could have picked somebody a different other voice, but he's adorable.
I like that he sounds like Scooby Doo.
You like the fact that he sounds like Scooby Doo?
Yes.
Ruh-roh, I'm Pugapillar. I don't know. I don't sound like Scooby Doo.
I'll be honest. I consider chapter 2 the best chapter.
Oh, Jerry is a win for Jerry.
Ignoring the tedious amounts of BS we get from the Whack-A-Wuggy section.
Oh my gosh!
I thought it was a good chapter.
It was good because I like how she was still present. You know, it was her chapter to make known. It was her stick. You know what I mean? So it's like I like how she was making you play these games to get the train pieces, the code to the train.
Yeah, that's kind of her thing, and that's okay.
But I like how she was present. Like Huggy Wuggy, he was present. She was present. And we also got the chance to somewhat kind of meet Bunzo. It's sad that we don't get to see him often. It would be really cool if he came off the strings and kind of chased us or something. I kind of felt like it was a missed opportunity for Bunzo, since we also got a decent experience with Pug and Pillar, even though they still could have used more too when it came to the chase scene of busting through the glass. They could have honestly really had him crawl his little legs like a caterpillar and chase us through on top of Mommy Long Legs. But I'm not gonna lie, she did her thing, guys. She gave it to us hard.
The whole being based with Spiker didn't help the matters in my case, but still.
That part. Chapter 2 was really good. They did a great job. Alright, guys, so we finally made it to chapter 3, where our big bad in the face of chapter 3 was actually Catnap. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, for someone that actually really enjoyed the idea and the concept of Catnap, I was actually extremely, extremely disappointed. Now, yes, a warning alert. Unpopular opinion is coming your way for chapter 3. For someone who played it multiple times trying to get Sir Jerry the Lost back to where he was in his game so I can record it from my channel. I played it a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, Catnap was basically playing hide and seek with us, and it was kind of boring. I wanted him to chase us more. I want him to stalk us like a lion and a zebra, like really just come at us and bring in that horror element. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of points in the game were kind of boring, very very boring. What y'all think of Catnap as a main guy?
Missed potential. Great design.
Phenomenal design.
Just I get it. You're trying to play up the whole, oh, it's a cat, and as a cat lover, or someone who has a lot of cats, like, yes, they're gonna be very stuck. They're gonna be in the way. They'll see them, they'll vanish.
Right.
But just when you have a character that is based off sleep and dreams, like we'll talk about them later, but the Flying Critters have a scent, and his whole thing is, oh, he helps you go to sleep.
Right.
They only really did a nightmare sequence the one time where you're in that cat, almost like that cabin.
Right.
You're walking around. You see that message to Matt Pat. It's like becoming a maze. Then you go to that one like a nursery or like a medical room, and there's that TV. You put in the tape, and there's the Huggy, but it's just like you're stuck on that TV. You can't look away.
Right.
Then you start running.
Yeah.
And that's like there's sections where you put on the gas mask to not die from the gas because too much exposure is going to kill you. But just
Exactly.
missed potential of doing more nightmare sequences.
And they could have did it like a Freddy Krueger situation because he has claws and he's, like I said, like Sir Jerry said, it's about dreams, it's about sleep and stuff like that. They could have did a lot. Even like Jerry also mentioning the smiling critters, because the smiling critter was also a big face of chapter 3. They're introduced to us. You got Kickin' Chicken, you got Crafty Corn, you got Bobby Baba Fence, you have Bobby Bear Hug. I think I probably messed up that. Bubba Fent, Bobby Bear Hug. You have Catnap, of course. You have Hoppy Hopscotch. So you have all these little cute critters. Dog Day, and they're not there technically. And yes, we see Catnap, sure. We see Dog Day, sure. And we'll get more on Dog Day. But then we also get the cute little running scenes where they're chasing us, the little toys. But other than that, there was so many, like the time where we saw the statue of Bobby Bear Hug and he's following us. Now, what we're talking about, guys, especially if you haven't checked out, go check out the videos, guys. I did upload them, and so you know what I'm talking about. So basically, you find out in chapter 3 that this orphanage was underground in this gigantic dome. So when you go inside the little tram heading down, there's the school, there's the little Poppy house where when the orphanage children sleep, and there's also the administration building. So it's like this whole little world down there, and that's what we're talking about. When you get down there, the house scene was when you get the dream sequences technically, and Catnap is kind of like chasing you, haunting you, kind of. But it was, like I said, it was very kind of boring. Like there's creepy elements,
creepy thing in the background.
Yeah, and there was creepy elements that had great potential, but like scary. And maybe, I don't know, guys, I don't know about you, but maybe I'm just expecting more of that horror element. I get that this game is still supposed to be kind of cutesy, but I'm still missing that a little bit. And we also, Sir Jerry mentioned the clap and a half for Matt Pat. They put that in. I thought that was so sweet. If you guys don't know who Matt Pat, check him out. He's absolutely amazing, and we miss him on It's just a theory, guys. We miss him a lot. But regardless of that, it's just the elements of horror that I was personally looking for. It wasn't there. And Catnap didn't really bring it. And the Smiling Critters, they're freaking adorable. I love the commercial. And the fact that, even let's talk about that commercial. He comes in, he puts them to sleep. They all laughing psychotically. Even the tape inside little, I guess, Catnap's little break room, the tape when the woman was profusely crying about her child and how she was acting, like they were making it seem like this smoke does terrible, insane things to you, and then you kind of get short end, like rear end, and I was kind of like, wait, what? And then puzzles, guys, the puzzles were long. They took forever, and then yes, you can find out what it is, but during that downtime, it was kind of slow. It was kind of slow, and they could have used that big Bobby statue, and maybe it was the actual real Bobby Bear Hug, really trying to, you know, stop us or search it. Honestly, if you just go a certain way and just take the battery, that was kind of just it. Like, what do y'all think?
Yeah, I agree.
It needed more.
Yeah,
It honestly just needed more,
Like,
especially with the smiling creature. I'm not saying they all have to be life size and huge, and they just could have put more in there with them.
like that was one idea we had. Like we were talking about this before we did this recording. Is that like, what if they had only like not all, because that would just be
Too much.
it would be too much. But like, what if like some kind of followed in Catnap's footsteps, where like they became a lot more monstrous and would try to be in your way. Like good example is that you like, if you know what you're doing, you can get through the Bobby Bear Hug statue puzzle easy. But just what if that was the actual Bobby Bear Hug?
Yes, exactly. So, missed opportunities for the Smileys, missed opportunity for Catnap. Now, let's talk about Miss Delight. Ooh, she is freaky, and I loved her. Oh my gosh, she stole the show of Chapter 3. I'm sorry. When it comes to an horror element, she stole the show. She was big, bad, and she was in your face. I'm not gonna lie though, if y'all checked out my gameplay, once again, guys, go check it out. I actually dipped her. Like, I don't know if it was a glitch. I don't know what happened, but she disappeared at the end. And then when I went to go watch another streamer play, found out she was supposed to chase you throughout the whole game. And yeah, I got her stuck somewhere. But she was amazing. I love her design. I love her psychopathic ways. I just loved her how I did. It was high energy, high. I loved it. What do you think?
The broken face, like the apple ruler mace she was chasing you with.
Yes, and how she's like a weeping angel, can't keep your eyes off her. She was actually a beautiful, beautiful design. She stole chapter 3 away from everyone, even the prototype. Also Sue. Let's get into the sad news, guys.
Womp womp.
Dog Day.
My son.
Yeah, they did Dog Day dirty, guys. They did Dog Day dirty. I know he's like the leader of the whole the smiling critters,
Yeah,
but
he's
they
the leader of the bunch.
they did him dirty. He had no legs. What happened? My legs. And he gives this badass monologue, and he gets taken over by the smiling critters plushies, and he turns psychotic and starts chasing you. And that was pretty fun. It was a challenge, but then that was kind of it,
And
you
just
know.
kind of a short chase scene that led to dealing with Catnap for the last time.
And yeah, and then of course you see Poppy, and she gives you, little tidbits, and Kissy Missy is kind of like her chauffeur a little bit. It's kind of like, uh,
To be fair, Kissy Missy was always in the background, best known for the flopping arm on the switch, trying to help the
or
logical
sitting on the
puzzle.
bed looking at a kid's picture, but she was just kind of there, and it was okay, you know. Overall, the chapter and okay, let me go to the ending. Like, so the fighting scene, it was challenging. It took me a little while to get through putting the batteries in and the hallucinations of Catnap, and this, I'm not gonna lie, the prototype did Catnap dirty.
I
I
mean, to be
kind
fair,
of,
this is also the first time you actually fight the final villain in the chapter. It was always a chase scene.
yeah, and I don't even know if it was a fight. It was kind of like a hallucination.
It was a game of cat and mouse, literally a game of cat and mouse.
That part, and Prototype turned his back on him. I kind of wish Catnap kind of did his own thing without the whole prototype. I'm worshiping him kind of spill.
It's the trope of the devout worshiper for a god gets killed by said god.
Yeah, it was kind of wonk wonk. So
Made me think of Sammy Lawrence from Bendy and the Ink Machine.
yeah, so it was one of those little bitty moments. It wasn't my favorite chapter, though. There were really great highlights and amazing parts, and obviously the whole idea that the freaking orphanage is underground was freaking amazing information to not only take in and make me really scared for these children, terrified of these children, and also too, we found out what the hour of joy was.
I was gonna be when we mentioned the hour of joy.
The hour of joy was freaking psychotic.
A straight up hour
of death,
of bloodshed.
It was literally just the toys attacking everyone. Just went bonkers, and that was amazing. And honestly, I kind of wish they did it differently, since I know what the hour of joy is a little bit. Maybe showed us, like, I don't know why when it comes to games, guys, I always wanted them to show the big bad or the big thing that happens, like a little snippet of it, kind of like a teaser, and then we get into the present day. I don't know, I feel like they should have gave us a little bit more about the hour of joy, or we need something more. But it was a great information to obtain, and I'm glad we got it. It was sad though.
And it's sadly the case that we saw the most they did with Bunzo and Boxy, and I will forever love how unintentionally hilarious it was. Is that we see the one guy go into like an office room, and then there's 5 Mr. Lights right behind it.
I'm sorry, she was Pound Town. Pound Town. That guy had a great day that day.
That was murder time.
So it was really interesting to see, and the fact that we also find out that the bodies are downstairs, like down there. They ate them. They ate the bodies, bro. Like, did all the toys eat it? You see Missy get a leg? Like, come on now. Like,
I think when it comes to lore, it's an amazing chapter. When it comes to like this, it's what we haven't mentioned yet, but I feel like it's too big for its own good. But again, when it comes to lore, just chef's kiss, be eating good.
Exactly. So it was just, they need to tone down on the puzzles. They were getting old. They were getting boring. It was wearing us the fuck out. Like, they need. Sorry for the cursing, guys. Sorry. But tone it down with the puzzles, or at least make them more interesting and different, so it doesn't feel like we just did this minutes ago. And give us more of that horror action. Make these toys seem scary. Like Huggy Wuggy is terrifying. Mommy Longlegs made us concerned. Catnap
was just there.
He had a potential of being scary. He just wasn't compared. Like, if you compare him to Huggy Wuggy and Mommy, there's no comparison. Catnap, I love you, my guy, but no. So, chapter 3. Oh, gosh. Alright, guys. So, predictions for chapter 4. I know it's been a long way coming, and we've been here for a minute, but I'm glad you guys were holding on with us. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Of course, in the comments, please let me know what you think of the video and just what y'all expect from chapter 4 and your opinions of this in general. So, chapter 4, my predictions. To keep it quick and punchy and simple, I want that horror element. I want less of the puzzles, but still make the puzzles a little challenging, but not copy right behind each other. Don't make it excessive. Definitely more story. Give us more story about the orphanage and Joy and the big bad, and actually who is the big bad. Like, if you guys don't know, there was a trailer dropped, and of course eventually we will be reacting to that trailer. But for now, we'll talk a little bit about it. We got introduced to Yarnaby. Yarnaby is like a yarn lion, kind of cute, kind of weird looking, and I hope he's more aggressive. A very Huggy Wuggy aggressive. I really do hope he's scary. I want him to scare us, though he's colorful. Even though he feels like Skittles sometimes. And also we got introduced to a black lamb. Baba Chops. Adorable, and we'll get into that momentarily. So I just hope we just get in more into those elements. Don't overdo it. Don't make it too long and boring. Even if it's longer, give us more things to where it breaks up that length of just doing puzzles and getting it from A to Z. Just give us more and make it scary. What about you, Sir Jerry?
I do see Yarnaby being just like the big monster that will be coming across every once in a while. I will forever find the sideways opening face kind of weird, kind of creepy, but that's intentional. The only thing I can come up with is that I think Baba Chops might be some kind of vessel for the Avatar.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, that's good. And also, we need to figure out what happened to Kissy Missy. I want to throw that in.
Yeah, she's just kind of...
She got kidnapped and she screamed. But What do you think, Snatch?
Let's see more instances of the prototype.
Yes, that would be actually interesting. Because honestly, he's just kind of
The most we get was
a hand.
Yeah, the hand grabbing.
Yeah, and that was like That was like 2 chapters ago.
But also we gotta experience it in 3 when he killed Catnap.
Oh, okay, right.
But
So,
again, it's just all a hand.
Yeah, I just give us a little taste of them. Don't give us too much, just a little taste. So that's what we kind of hope for. Not really predictions, but that's what we hope for. Because I'm not gonna lie, like 1 was simple and straight to the point. 2 was longer, but still straight to the point. It didn't feel too boring. But 3 was so long and it just got drawn out so bad. It was boring. We just wanted to get to the next part because it was just too much. So, yeah, those are our predictions. Of course, guys, in the comments, let us know what's yours. And then we definitely, before we end this, we're going to talk about the new big, like, honestly, I missed this. Me, Sir, and Stash, we missed these guys. We were just watching something on YouTube and we saw Icky Licky. And next you know it, found out he was actually part of the Nightmare Crew, and we're about to talk about them. Oh, guys, so the Nightmare Critters. So we're gonna start off with Baba Chops. Baba Chops is a black lamb, as you can tell, and if you read the description, it kind of sounds like somebody we know.
I wonder who.
Yeah, I kind of feel kind of called out, guys, because her description is literally me. Like, did y'all do that on purpose? I think y'all did. Thank you for admiring me. I'm playing stuff. But I love Baba Chops for that reason, because I was reading, I was just like, oh my god, it's too identical. But then you also got Icky Licky, our favorite little toxic little lizard. Then you also have Poe, Crow. Then you have a dragon. That's exciting. I'm a big dragon lover, so when I saw that, I was all over that. He has a chain. He's so cool. And then you also have Alligator. Alistair Gator, and that's Monty before he became part of the Poppy Time crew. I know it's not true, but I'm just saying though. And then of course you got the other ones that we didn't mention. Of course is Raby Baby and Maggie Mango. But like I said, if you want us to go in detail of their like profiles and their scents, we'll make another video. Just tell us in the comments. Give this video a like. But that's just a little bit of Nightmare Critters. They were so cute. I actually kind of liked them better than the Smiling Critters. What y'all guys think?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Hot Topic would love these things.
Yes. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know we did. I want to say thank y'all so much for all the love and support that you've been giving my channel. Please check out Stash's Ghost channel. There's not much on it, but still give him the love. And check out Sir Jerry the Lost as well when he get his channel up and running. Guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you all. I hope you have a blessed day. And subscribe if you're not a subscribe. Like if you haven't liked yet. And how many Huggy Wuggies have y'all seen? Put it in the comments.